Hey guys, I'm Stefan Hampel, I'm a 3D artist from Hamburg, Germany, and today I will talk about the process of creating this image. The idea came to my mind when I watched the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift for like the 7th time, and I really love Japanese architecture and automotive CGI, so I just thought, yeah, you should actually create the full CGI automotive scene in Japan. I really liked the atmosphere of this drift shot, which you can see in the background, like having cars drifting around curves at midnight and with the fog in the background. So the composition of my image is pretty simple, keeping the cars in the foreground and with some lines leading to the midground and finally to the background, which is the city. And yeah, I kinda place the cars into a zigzag kind of formation, so you're not following a simple line like this, but rather a more interesting approach. I also place the buildings exactly like this, so you get a bit of a better framing for the background city part, where your eyes would exit the image. The modeling of the scene is actually nothing special. The cars, I purchased them from CGI Trader, and the backgrounds buildings are from Kitbash 3D, Neo Tokyo 2 I think. And the only models I made are these ones, like the walls and this one. The guardrails here and the road itself, where I just used a simple deformer on a plane. And yeah, that's it, really nothing special. Let's start with the cars. I used the V-Ray blend material for the car paint. It consisted of 3 layers: a diffuse layer with low and rough reflection, the second layer was the flakes layer, and the third and last layer was the clear coat with procedural noise as imperfection, so-called orange peel. The cars had to be colorful to fit the Tokyo Drift style, so I searched for graffitis on Google Images to add them in the diffuse layer with a V-Ray layer texture node. For the environment, I used a lot of megascans and triplanar projection, so I could allow myself to not make UVs for every single thing, but rather just use kind of procedural materials and just apply them to any mesh I wanted to. A special material was my road material, because it was a blend material with 4 layers, and each layer was a layer of dirt, kind of. Just like in real life, where you had the base clean road and the different layers of dirt over it, like tire marks, oil marks and more. And for this road I actually made UV, so I had the texture following the curved form. So I used the megascans as a base texture and edited them with Photoshop later on, and yeah, pretty simple. So I've chosen 28mm focal length to really capture the whole scene. And I had it placed like it would be on a huge camera arm on set. I used also depth of field to get a nice image flow, and I also used an aperture map to simulate an anamorphic lens bokeh. First of all, I'm not a comper, but I knew what look I was trying to achieve. So yeah, I went to color correct my scene into achieving these green mid-tones and bluish dark tones. Thank you guys for watching. I have never done a breakdown like this before, but I hope this was an interesting insight. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I really like to talk about workflows, etc. Just hit me up on ArtStation Instagram or LinkedIn or anything. So cheers and see you next time.